Ojo ele bashista. Ask my sister. My music travel no visa. Oh yeah, ask your sister. She not fit, she not know me. You feel the beat, you go down low. She not fit, she not know me. You feel the beat, you go down.
Hello people, I'm back again for another video. Come on, that's right. Let me shut my door. Shook out Miss Demz, and I'm back again. If you don't know who I am, my name is Demmy. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. Just subscribe. Subscribe off of vibes alone. Like, it's a vibe over here. That's, yeah, I got a new neighbor, yeah, and she plays what's that thing called? You know, the one is big like this, and then they play string like this. What's that called? Harp. I think it's called a harp. Is it a harp? Is it a harp? Or is it an organ? Can you not hear it? Like the thing is loud, and it'll be doing all day. I don't tire. But hey guys, like I didn't think I'd be this excited to be back, but I'm back. Guys, you know what my issue is, yeah? It's because I do things like, I tell myself it's so long to do, just because lately I just haven't been bothered. I don't wear makeup. I can't lie to you. I don't wear makeup at all. Only time you actually see me in a wig and makeup is if I'm stepping out the house. And I'm talking stepping out the house to go to a motive. It's been like a month now. I haven't gone nowhere. I've just been doing some me time. I put a poll on my Instagram. So let's just pause right here. If you're not following me, on Instagram, please go and follow me on Instagram now, because that is where I am the most active. There and Snapchat. I put a poll on Instagram in which I asked people, do you want me to talk about topic A or topic B? It was really close. Like it was surprisingly really close. So I've decided I'm going to do both. I'm going to do the next video after this video, so make sure you come back and you watch it. Let's get into it. Let's actually get into it. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. So guys, there's loads of classes, there's loads of courses. I went to a black teacher, Marquise Brownlee. On his class, it was all about YouTube success. So how to script, how to shoot, and how to edit. I personally really enjoyed it because it gave me some really good tips on how to grow my channel. Like, I'm always looking for ways to grow my channel. And guys, if you're a new YouTuber and you need some help, sign up to Skillshare. It's the one. It is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever creativity takes you. Whether you're a dabbler or a pro or hobbyist or a master, you're creative. Discover what you can make with classes for every skill level. When you join, you can try one of Skillshare's live classes, experience real-time inspiration as you connect with popular teachers while watching and learning along with other members. Skillshare offers membership with meaning. Connect with the support of fellow creatives and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. So the first 1,000, yes, 1,000 of my subscribers to click in the link in the description will get 1 free month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring and experiencing your creativity today. Today's video is just some advice on what to do if your parents are kicking you out. Can I just say something though? Seriously, serious side note. I'm really not for parents kicking their kids out, because it doesn't bang the way in which they think it's going to bang. On this channel, yeah, my whole aim is that I want to try and be as real as possible with you guys. I want it to almost feel like a family relationship where you just know, at least, even if you ask me for some advice or whatnot, like, it's not about trying to spare your feelings. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's not easy out here. Don't be fooled. Like, paying bills ain't fun. It's not fun. So parents that think, yeah, my child's not listening to me, let me kick them out. I think that's the completely wrong thing to do. Draw your child nearer, draw closer. Even on their level, even if you two, you're there doing beraga. For all of my non-Nigerian followers, that means you're doing, you're basically carrying shoulder. You two, you're showing your mama and your dad that, yes, me too, I'm a boss. That, yeah, I don't have to listen to you. Hello? Don't let them kick you out of your house, you know, because I will not invite you here to come and stay in my house. I'm so sorry. You better listen to your parents, because outside is not a joke. It's not funny. Even if your parents are moving mad, if you can just try and firm it. Trust me, I know parents can really be moving. Sometimes they don't even like to accept that there's any sort of possibility that they could possibly be in the wrong. And to me, that is just too confusing. Why can't you just accept that sometimes you're going to make mistakes? But anyways, my point being, If you know you can stay in your parents' house for a certain amount of time, firm it. If they tell you to wash plate, just go wash the plate. If they tell you to sweep the floor, just go and sweep the floor. Yes, it's jarring, yes, it's annoying, but when you finally move out, yeah, you will have peace of mind. Moving out is not all you think it is, because real life is expensive. Like, it's very, very expensive. You need to have a plan. So I think that's how I need to do it. Right now, I'm just talking off the dome because there's just so many points that I have. I'm gonna give you advice for what to do if your parents are legit kicking you out, but I am also a very big advocate for, if you can stay at home, stay at home. Literally, stay at home. Some of you lot, yeah, you're complaining to me, like, because don't get me wrong, yeah, like, the reason why I don't respond to everyone is because right now I'm still sorting out myself. I can't necessarily be the best help to people if my mental health isn't out, like 10 out of 10, and that's literally what I've been working on, and you're gonna see that in the next video that I drop. Sometimes I'm reading you lot's messages and then you're like, oh, my mum's really annoying, she's always getting on to me, I just can't wait to leave. Parents are annoying, period. Like, we're never ever, like, they're gonna annoy us because they're not our friends. Do you know what I mean? They think they know everything. Like, do you know what I mean? Just parents are just parents, yeah. That doesn't mean because they're annoying you, you should leave the house. My guy, hey, you better stay in your house because Boris Johnson will come and collect tax from your pocket. Like, stay in your house. But anyways, let's just move on from that, because I think that's a whole nother conversation. Everybody's situation is very, very subjective to yourself and your family. So all I'm gonna say is, if you can firm it, try and firm it. Stay at home and stack your bread till you are actually financially ready to leave and actually get your own place. Now, for the people whose parents, they have a bit more of a scon, you know, there's a bit something loose upstairs, and they really want to kick you out into this cold, horrible world, yeah, I'm here to offer you a hug. Aww. And tell you that it's okay. It's okay, it's gonna be better. There's gonna be nights that you're gonna cry. There's gonna be nights where it's tough. But let me tell you something, you're gonna come out bigger, better, and stronger at the end of it. And trust me, it makes you grow as a person. You learn a lot about yourself when you go through these sort of experiences. Do you know what I mean? And God will never give you something that you can't handle. Don't think you can't handle it, because you're gonna come out strong in the end. Trust me. I am a living testament. Hey, I suffered. I haven't even started. Do you know, it's crazy to me that I haven't even told you like any of the stories that I've been through before reaching where I am now. Listen, it's not a joke. So step number 1, if your parents are about to kick you out, let's be real, 9 times out of 10, it's been loading. It's actually been loading. They've been hinting it. They've been saying, what?
Get out of my house. Hey, Losita. Hello, Rane. Go and buy a house. I don't want to hear anymore. You are disturbing me.
That's usually what they'll be doing. I don't know, if you're not Nigerian, then usually your parents are usually doing it like,
get the fuck out of my ass.
That was very racist. Let me not do that. Yeah, it's usually been loading. It's really, really been loading. So in that time that it's loading, you should be looking for somewhere to stay. You should either be, in fact, let's do this by age. If you are under 18, I say get in contact with your school or the police or just your school. I say utilize your school, because let me tell you something, trying to wait till you're over the age of 18 and wait until you now become legal before you now try and look for your place, or your mom's trying to kick you. If she's trying to kick you out while you're under the age of 18, just utilize it. Go into foster care that way, only because, and I know it's gonna sound bad, but there's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. I just can't reveal the reason why I'm saying it. If I could have done that, I would have done that. I would have said something earlier, so I wouldn't have had to smoke my L by myself, because I didn't even go through the council when I was looking for a house to stay. I had it a bit tough. Like, I literally had to do it the grown way, because it's like I wasn't eligible for anything. When you are over the age of 18 and your parents kick you out, legally by 18 you're an adult. Therefore, that means you're either gonna have to go to a homeless shelter, and it's no joke. Now, when you now start hitting 19 upwards and your parents kick you out, I'll be real, that's when it starts to become a bit peak. Now you have to start going into the B list of things. Let's say there's an A list in which they take you as a serious priority. When you hit 19 like this, you're automatically C list in terms of pregnant people and kids. Pregnant people and kids, those are the government's priority. Everybody else, we're just basically here to suffer, as far as I'm concerned. Because you will go to your local council begging them for a house. They will tell you you have to sign up for the hostel, for the hostel, yeah? Bearing in mind, these hostels, you can be living with wearies. You can be living with mad people, like, and it's not even a joke. It's not that I'm insulting them, or please, I don't want you to think, because there are some people here who are some of my followers and they live in hostels. You're not the mad ones that we're talking about. I'm talking about the wearies, all the drug addicts, all the junkies that you're never enough gonna be living with. For me, I went there, I saw everything, I said, you know what? Even though this would be better for me, my mental health is above this. I would rather work and get myself a room. And that is the main reason why I've come here today, because I feel like not a lot of people know about Spare Room. They have not paid me for this, even though I really think they should. Spare Room for me was the place. Gumtree too. You have to be careful on Gumtree, but trust me, Gumtree too is also the place. That is how and where I got my room from. Because when I got kicked out of mine, remember in my last story time, the link is above. In my kicked out story time, I told you lot that when I was in my mum's house and she was telling me she's gonna kick me out, I was mentally preparing. This is what I'm saying. You also have to be smart. When you know these things are now starting to happen, you're no longer a child anymore. Come up with a plan. Make sure you have a job. Try your best not to get kicked out without having a job, because you will cry and you will suffer. Me, I got kicked out and I don't even know how God done it, because I was looking for a job for the longest time. My 3rd week into getting kicked out, I got a job. I started working in, not Paddy Power, Betfred. And that's the thing, I genuinely till this day, I still believe I was very lucky. But also my CV was kind of popping, because by the age of 19, I'd probably worked 10 or 11 jobs. So how Spare Room works is you will type in whatever location you want to live in, yeah? So let's say Barking. I might leave my team from Barking. You want to type in what type of room are you looking for? Do you want an ensuite, or do you want to share the whole house? Which means you will share the bathroom, the kitchen, the garden. Do you understand? If you get an ensuite, that means you get a bedroom and then you have your own separate bathroom. That I feel like is probably one of the cheapest alternatives you can do. Just renting a room, because at least renting a room, you get to lock your door. That room is your space. That's your living space. At least, even if you're away from your family, from the noise, you can rebuild on your mental health slowly, and then you can start off with a really shitty room, and then you don't need to be there for long. Because that's the good thing about with rooms to rent. The tenancy agreements, they're not like long. You give them a month or 2 months deposit, and then you get to move in, and it's just as simple as. So you can get a room for, let's say, £500 a month. Yeah, so if they ask you for how it would usually work, is you give them the £500 for that month plus a £500 deposit. So it might be £1,000 to move in, or it might be £1,500 to move in. So that would cover your deposit and then your first 2 months, but usually it's deposit and then 1 month's rent. That's usually how it works. I think the whole main advice for me to give to you is, I'm not going to come to you and say I don't want to just come and force it and say go to your local council, go to a homeless shelter, because that's dead. What I'm going to tell you to do is wipe your tears. Like, you see here, we've learned tough love over here, and I've come here to give it to you, because no crying. You cry when you've got your own space. That's when you cry. That's when you break down. That's when you now start thinking about and figuring out your mental health. But till then, no, I'm not gonna let you cry. Well, I'm gonna give you a solution. If the council is moving mad, if homeless shelters are moving mad, if the school is not helping you, they're moving mad. If your parents aren't helping you, they're moving mad. Go and find a room. I'm not gonna tell you stack your money and get a yard. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I know everybody has mortgage money yet. Emphasis on yet. We're gonna get there in Jesus' name. Can I get a him, man? Him, man, him, man. As I was saying, also Gumtree. Gumtree is also the place. You can type in private landlords. If you Google private landlords, that private landlord basically means a normal person like me. I could have a property, and then I'm actually trying to advertise myself, so that way I don't have to go through agency costs and all of this, because like I said, Boris's country is a scam. Boris's country is a scam. Everything costs money, 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 money. This one wants this fee, this one wants this fee. You know, when I was looking for a house, you know, they stole 4 deposits off of me. 4. 4. Oh, another advice that I did forget. Sorry, just to go back. You know, things come to me. I'm just going off the dome. If your parents insist on kicking you out and then you now have to go to the council, make sure you get a written and signed letter from your parents that you take to the council, so you now have a legal document that basically says they have agreed and they have said that they have kicked me out. So I am no longer their responsibility. I am now the responsibility of the council that I have grown up in. So that is how they would now put you onto the waiting list too. But I promise, like, it's so sad that it's actually not that easy, and this information ain't actually out there. It's almost like you just got to do things yourself. Oh, another thing that just came to mind, when you're also looking for the room and you're on spare room, you click all bills included. All bills included. You don't want to pay anything else other than that £500 a month. That will cover electricity, that will cover water bill, that will cover council tax, that will... Oh, another advice that has just come to mind. Guys, when you now do this, keep a copy of your tenancy agreement and take a picture of the room before and after you move out, because that's how these landlords, they love to cheat you and thief your money. You don't know that I'm soon going to... Anyway, let me not. You parents, because I do have parents who watch my channel, please draw your kids nearer, draw your children nearer. Stop pushing them out into the world. It's not easy because you're seeing other people doing it and you're thinking, oh, you want to be rude like this person, yeah, you too, you can go and leave my house. Can't see how hard it is outside. It's hard. Is that what you wanted to hear? It's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard. Don't do it to your child, because it's a big disadvantage. A big disadvantage. I went into debt, into stupid debt, before I ever was able to now stand and float the way that I am now. And I genuinely believe, like, I don't ever like to come and make it seem as if I'm balling, I'm popping. No, I'm managing. Hey, I'm managing. I do not do more than I can do. Or is that how they even say it? For real, guys, please, like, if you can, don't beef your parents. I know they move mad, trust me, I know. Just try and firm it. It's not easy out here in these streets. It's cold, it's lonely, and that's how you end up meeting useless boys. Because you're sad and you want somebody to come and hug you. They will come to your house and chop your food. They will come here and chop your food and waste your time. And waste your time. And waste your time. My next video after this is going to be my self-love video. I'm very excited about that, because that's all I've been working on. I've really been working on myself, and I'm excited to show you guys. I really am, because I know I've changed like so much, and I just, it's crazy how I started 23. The beginning of my 20s have been a weird one. It's been a very weird one, but I'm here, popping, skin glowing, looking like a baddie. No one can tell me eight. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please. And go follow me on Instagram. And go follow me on Snapchat. And go follow me on TikTok. I want to start doing more TikToks, but I need you to come and follow me. Guys, all 60,000. Sorry. Correction. Hey! All 66,000 of you should go and be following me. I need the help, please. Me too, I have bills to pay. Bye.